Доброго дня. До слова запрошується.
Good afternoon. Now the floor is given to the representative of the Ministry of Defense on ATO-related issues, Colonel Andriy Lysenko. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Now, the information about the events that happened in the ATO area during last 24 hours and about training of Ukrainian armed forces. Lugansk area. There were sporadic armed provocations near Stanitsa Luganska. The militants also focused fire in Popasnyansky region. The intensity of shelling increased. The enemy used mortars near Novozvanovka and Popasna, and during dark hours they used artillery of 122 and 152 mm of caliber, and also in the region of Troitske village. And on the whole, the enemy launched 29 mortar mines and 32 artillery shells. In Donetsk area, enemy provocations with the use of small arms were recorded near Avdiivka and on the Gorlovsky perimeter, near Mayorsk and Zaitsevo. And also the militants opened fire with the use of mortars near Avdiivka and Lugansk village, launching at that 43 mortar mines. And at the end of the day, the enemy launched some artillery shelling in Neversk village in Yasanovata region. On the whole, the militants launched 30 artillery shells. Mariupol area, 3/4 shellings were with the use of heavy weapons. 82 and 120 mm mortars were used, and 122 mm artillery. Most difficult situation was in the region of Shirokina, Talkivka and Vodina village. Russian occupation forces actively used artillery and mortars between 7 till 8:30 in the morning and in the evening from 4 till 7. Also, the occupants used artillery near Lebedinska and mortars near Krasnogorivka and Pavlopol. On the whole, the militants launched 96 artillery shells and 383 mortar mines of different caliber. In the region of Marienka, Grudnutova and Novotroitsk, the enemy used small arms. During the last 24 hours, in the result of the military actions, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed, but 2 were wounded in the course of artillery shelling delivered by the enemy near Neverske village. Ukrainian volunteers continue to help the military at the front line. The volunteers from Mirgorod brought 3 tons of help and also presents handmade by children. And the SBU found a cache with grenades in Sumshina. The resident of Sumshina hid 22 grenades F1 and RGD-5 in Romny town, and she was detained. Training of Ukrainian armed forces continue. National Guard completed training for special forces detachments, and during 2 months, National Guardman servicemen were trained, and they had firing exercises and some other types of training, and the final stage of training, it was field training of military personnel that was in Lvivshina. Also in Rivneshina they had training for engineering units of armed forces of Ukraine. Senior officers shared their experience how to maintain military equipment and ammunition, and how to repair military equipment. Ukrainian armed forces also cooperate with NATO members. In Poland, they have training of Lithuanian, Poland, and Ukrainian brigade in the framework of common challenge program. They had some training. They verified the readiness of multinational brigade to take part in international peacekeeping operations under the auspices of UNO. Thank you.